My roommate and I, both weighing 180 jin, agreed to lose weight. After I lost 50 jin, my roommate went crazy with jealousy. She not only put hormones in my water bottle, made up rumors about me, and finally called some thugs to abuse me, but unexpectedly she accidentally suffocated me. Waking up again, I had been reborn. Yuanyuan, let's go to the buffet tonight. If we get fat, let's get fat together. After this meal, we'll start our diet. I'm talking to you, why aren't you answering? I'm punishing you by having you buy me the buffet and my mom asked me to go home tonight. You eat alone, I'm leaving first. Saying this without waiting for her reply, I turned around, hailed a taxi and left. How am I supposed to eat alone? It's so expensive, sighed Guanyuan, leaving like this. How do I get back? Seeing the taxi drive away, Zhu Li stamped her feet in anger. The next day I returned to the college dorm. Zhu was watching a show while devouring fried chicken. When she saw me with her greasy mouth, she curled her lips. So you're finally back. Yesterday you left me alone on the street and didn't answer my messages. I was busy. Well, I won't hold it against you. Come try this fried chicken, it's delicious. I'm treating you to fried chicken, but don't forget you still owe me a buffet. When did I promise to treat you to a buffet? Yesterday. We were going to eat at the buffet. The buffet at Longjing Hotel costs more than 600. It was all your idea. I never said I would treat you. Before, I always treated you to go out to eat. Why have you never treated me once? A buffet of more than 600. How do you have the nerve to ask for that? Then I heard wrong, it was just a misunderstanding. Why are you talking like that? Who said I never treated you to anything? Aren't I treating you to fried chicken now? Haven't you also eaten my spicy strips? No, eat, try a piece, it's very tasty. Seriously, I don't even offer it to others. Didn't we say we were going to lose weight together? Why are you eating fried chicken again? Don't you want to lose weight anymore? Eat, I'm telling you to eat. Eat quickly, don't reject me or I'll get angry. I told you I'm not eating. I'm on a diet. You're forcing me to eat fried chicken. Are you doing it on purpose? What's wrong with you today? I kindly treat you to fried chicken. What are you implying? Do you have a persecution complex? I smiled sarcastically. I looked at her with meaning. Then I grabbed my backpack and notebook, turned around and walked out. Xiaomin asked me where I was going. I replied to the library and she said she would go with me. Guanyuan, I'm talking to you. Are you deaf? Today you have to apologize or don't think I'll ever forgive you. Okay, whatever you want. Saying this, I went to the library with Xiaomin. She snorted. Behind me, the sound of a stool scraping against the floor rang out. It was Zhu Li taking it out on the furniture. On the way to the library, Xiaomin hesitated before speaking. You used to get along well with Zhu Li, didn't you? Why did you suddenly annoy her? For the same reason as you and Yi Xiaomin. I thought you were a pushover who enjoyed being taken advantage of, but it turns out you don't want to put up with it anymore, right? Xiaomin has always been direct and without malice. I just smiled without saying much. In fact, I went to the library first to do my homework, and second to look for Lin Zhengxiao, a third-year physical education student, Zhu Li's online lover. The image Zhu Li projected to Lin Zhengxiao was that of a rich, fair-skinned, and beautiful heiress. The photos she sent were all photos from the internet that had been retouched. I don't know how Lin Zhengxiao will react when he sees Zhu Li's true face. Upon arriving at the entrance of the library, I heard two PE guys complaining. I recognized one of them immediately. It was Lin Zhengxiao. The new dean is crazy. What kind of essay do we PE majors have to write? Is he bothering you just so you can't play duel with Tian Mei? Go away, don't talk nonsense. I let Xiaomin go in first to save a seat for me. When she left, I approached the two of them. Are you Lin Zhengxiao? Do you know me? You're Zhu Li's boyfriend, right? I'm her roommate. You guys often play duo, that's why I recognize your voice. Who is Zhu Li? Is she Zhu Lier? Her real name is Zhu Li. She told me her name was Zhu Lier and she studied accounting. We are from the School of Chinese Language and Literature. Maybe she's shy, afraid you'll look for her. That's why she wouldn't agree to meet me. She simply doesn't agree to. Zuzu, there's nothing to be ashamed of. Anyway, sooner or later you will meet. She also wants to see you, she's just too shy. Besides, every day in the dorm she praises you for how good you are at playing. Thanks, classmate. I'll give her a surprise later. Please don't tell her anything. You're welcome, I'll keep the secret. After talking with Lin Zhengxiao, I turned around and left. I heard them whispering behind me. Oh my god, what a scare. I thought that tank was your online love. Don't talk nonsense, I've seen Zuzu's photos. Do you like this type? What a peculiar taste. I'm afraid she might crush me to death. I heard all the laughter and jokes of Lin Zhengxiao and his friend. I didn't care because a man who criticizes others' bodies already has no class. On the contrary, I feared that Lin Zhengxiao wouldn't be like this. When he saw Zhu Li, his reaction would be huge. What a funny scene that would be. The next day at noon, the major class was held in a lecture hall. During the break, Lin Zhengxiao walked in with a bouquet of roses. He whispered a few words to the middle-aged teacher. Classmates, there's a handsome guy here from the School of Physical Education. Whose acquaintance is he? Come pick him up. From physical education and pretty handsome, coming with roses to confess his love. To whom? Who is he confessing to? I instinctively looked at Zhu Lei. I saw that upon seeing Lin Zhengxiao, her face instantly turned pale and she lowered her head in nervousness and confusion. She was trying to sneak away toward the door. Oh my God, a romance novel scene come to life. Hey, handsome boy, who did you come to confess to? I'm here to find Zuli. Zuzu, I came specifically to give you a surprise. You said you love roses. Will you be my girlfriend, handsome? Did you say you're looking for Zuli? Yes. Isn't Zuli from the Chinese language department? How come I don't see her? Hey, Zuli, your boyfriend is looking for you. Why are you running? Laughter erupted. Zhu, who had failed to sneak away, wished she could find a hole to crawl into. Lin Yuanyuan, seeing the expressions on everyone's faces, finally realized something was wrong. He chased after her with wide strides, his face contorting. Is your name Zuli? Your username is Zinger. No, you have the wrong person. Hearing that familiar voice, Lin Yuanyuan's eyes widened. The contempt in his eyes was almost palpable. He felt he had completely lost face. He had been bragging to his friends that his girlfriend was gorgeous. Now he had become a laughingstock. With a dark and terrifying face, he spat out an insult and threw the roses hard against Zuli's face. Look in the mirror, how disgusting. I'll never do online dating again. What bad luck. Didn't you say you loved my inner self, your inner self, my foot? After this, Lin Yuanyuan and Zhu became famous together, and they even made a ridiculous video of the online dating disaster. Everyone mocked them. Zhu became known throughout the university. She hid in her dorm room every day without even going to class, and because of that, she overate. She ordered 3 deliveries per meal. During this time, I stayed out of it. I was either on my way to class or on my way to the gym. Life was busy and fulfilling. Zio Min, have you lost weight? Yes, I've lost 15 pounds. Wow, 15 pounds. I nodded in agreement. Instinctively, I looked at Zuli. I saw that the smile on her face vanished instantly and she stared at me in disbelief. I didn't miss the extreme hatred in her eyes. She was furious. She was outraged. She felt like I had betrayed her. You're amazing. Look at how slim your face has become. Your pants must be loose. At that moment, Yi Ziomen was drawn in. Anyone can tell at a glance that you've lost weight. We're going to take a shower in the bathroom. Are you coming? No, I'll shower at the gym tonight. Okay, then we're off. Ziomen and Yi Ziomen went to the public bathhouse with their toiletry baskets. When they left, I heard Zuli's disdainful laughter. Yuan, do you really want to break our friendship? Are you mocking me too? I'm busy losing weight. I don't have time to laugh at you. Are you doing this on purpose to make me mad? Why are you losing weight behind my back? Aren't we sisters anymore? I'm also on a diet. What is it to you? Zuli screamed as if her tail had been stepped on and suddenly grabbed the pillow next to her. She threw it at me with force. The soft fabric didn't hurt when it hit me, but it carried all the pent-up rage she had been building up. The next second, she covered her face and burst into loud crying, her shoulders shaking convulsively. Her voice was full of resentment and despair. How can you be like this? I've already been made a laughingstock in front of the whole school. And instead of comforting me, you provoke me on purpose. Are you laughing at me along with the others? Do you know what they say about me behind my back? I don't want to live anymore. I'd rather be dead. She had completely broken down. Me losing weight was the straw that broke the camel's back. Zuli cried with a mix of tears and snot. The flesh on her face trembled with each sob, but her eyes were still fixed on me. She was clearly expecting me to bow my head to soothe and comfort her. Well, let me give you some advice. Why don't you lose weight? If you manage to lose weight, you could slap everyone who laughs at you in the face. Yuan, we're at peace again. A while ago, I overspent on ordering food deliveries. Now I don't have a single penny and my cafeteria card is empty. Can you lend me 2,000 yuan to top it up? As soon as I finish this meal, I'll start my diet tomorrow. I swear this is my last cheat meal. I'm really going to lose weight. I'll make Lin Yuanyuan regret it. I won't lend it to you. Why? Your family is so rich, it's only 2,000. I don't hold a grudge against you for earlier anymore. Aren't you my friend? Why do you have to hurt me like this? It's not that I don't want to lend it to you, it's just that I don't have money either. I spent all my money on personal trainer classes at the gym. You know how expensive they are. Personal trainer classes. That's just to scam rich people. Dieting alone is enough to lose weight. Why waste that money, dummy? Get a refund now, Zuli said as she scanned me from head to toe, noticing my visibly smaller face and waist. Her eyes could barely hide her envy and her tone sounded sour. I didn't want to waste any more time arguing with her. I put on my sneakers, grabbed my gym bag, and got ready to go out. I spend my own money. What is it to you? Besides, if you could really lose weight just by dieting, you would have done it long ago and you wouldn't be asking me for money to top up your cafeteria card. So what if you've lost a few pounds? It's no big deal, Liu Yuanyuan. You'll see, since that day which ended badly, the relationship between Zuli and me completely deteriorated. She realized that I had no intention of reconciling with her. So she started pulling a long face at me all the time, and I completely ignored her, as if she were air. After the online dating scandal, Zuli was very depressed for a long time, but it didn't last long. When she suddenly seemed to get over it, she stopped caring about others' opinions and became incredibly confident. She not only attended class punctually, but also eagerly raised her hand to answer the teacher's questions, even though her answers were full of mistakes. She didn't care at all. Someone deliberately teased her about the online dating. Hey, are you still looking for a boyfriend online? Aren't you afraid that when you meet, the bubble will burst? Being able to have an online date with a handsome guy is my talent. Some don't even have that luck. And besides, I'm going to lose weight soon. Then I'll slap the faces of everyone who has laughed at me. Saying this, Zuli always looked toward me, intentionally or not, with eyes full of defiance. I continued to pretend I didn't see anything. The more she looked, the more she hated. She even secretly saved my fattest photos from before and cursed while looking at them every day. She would crawl under her sheets and look at her phone secretly, going over her classmates' comments and posts mocking her. The more I see it, the more I hate. She even secretly kept my fattest photos from before and cursed at them every day. If you can lose weight, why can't I? Zhu was lazy and gluttonous. She couldn't stand the effort of gym or dieting, so she could only hope for a shortcut. She searched online for all kinds of quick weight loss remedies and finally set her eyes on those diet pills that promised no side effects. Lose 5 kg in one day. Although they weren't cheap, she gritted her teeth and bought them, hiding them for fear that we would find out. In her mind, there was only one thought: to lose weight. And to be prettier than me, she didn't care about ruining her health. One day, during nap time, the dorm was quiet. Suddenly, Zuli got on the scale and let out an exaggerated scream, as if fearing no one would hear her. Oh, I've lost 5 kg. I lost 5 kg in just one day, not like some people who kill themselves at the gym and still lose less than me. I slowly chewed the tasteless boiled egg in my mouth. Without even raising my eyelids, I replied indifferently, I lose fat, what do you lose? Technology benefits humanity. With something as good as diet pills, only a fool kills themselves working out. Zuli, what brand are the diet pills you're taking? Make sure they're not some sketchy stuff. It would be a problem if they have side effects. What side effects could there be? I think you guys are just jealous that I've lost weight. After speaking, she helped herself to a large spoonful of greasy rice with pork. With stuffed cheeks, her expression was one of satisfaction and fulfillment. Yesia fell silent with a tense face, closing her mouth, feeling annoyed and helpless. It's truly like casting pearls before swine. The white capsules Zhu is taking don't even have legal medical packaging. They are clearly unverified products. If you take those pills, weight drops in the short term because they are full of laxatives, emptying your stomach, so weight naturally drops. But what you lose is not fat, only water. Besides, she doesn't control her diet or exercise. If she keeps taking them like this, she will only ruin her body. I couldn't help but advise her, stop taking them. Without watching your food or exercising, you're going to damage your body. What do you know? The number on the scale is smaller, that is losing weight. Since then, Zuli went to the bathroom 7 or 8 times a day. She was often so weak that she turned pale and exhausted, but she still didn't stop taking the pills. You go to the bathroom so many times a day, you're so weak. If you keep taking them, something is going to happen. What is it to you? Are you just jealous of me? I didn't want to bother with her anymore. She had gone completely crazy. In the end, to get even faster results, she secretly doubled the dosage. This way, her body would end up having a major problem sooner or later. But I had already warned her and she didn't care, so there was no need for me to meddle in what doesn't concern me. Zuli's health got worse and worse. Not only frequent diarrhea, but also constant dizziness and fatigue, always drowsy in class. Her face was pale as paper. Once during class, she suddenly felt severe abdominal pain. She fell to the floor and couldn't get up. Zhu, what's wrong with you? Zhu was in so much pain she couldn't speak. It was the advisor and classmates who took her to the school clinic. The clinic doctor looked at her seriously. These medicines of unknown origin, you must not take them anymore. If you continue, you will ruin your stomach. But when she returned, she kept her same attitude, looking in the mirror at her still bulky body. And remembering my increasingly thin figure, her resentment and jealousy grew. She tried to secretly imitate me. She bought boiled vegetables, but when she tasted them, she spat them out. She couldn't stand the blandness, so she let herself go, doubling the pills while binging on junk food. She believed that as long as the number on the scale went down, even if it was water, it could temporarily satisfy her vanity and make her feel superior to me. 2 months passed, I had lost much more weight. My weight dropped steadily from 180 jin to 150 jin. I was a whole size smaller. My facial features, once hidden by fat, began to stand out. My profile was much sharper. All my old clothes were several sizes too big on me. In the center mall, there were many more beautiful styles available. My classmates started to notice the change. Look, she seems to have lost a lot of weight. She's gotten prettier. Some even praised me to my face. Now you really are different. You have so much more energy. Yes, although I'm still a bit chubby, at least I'm no longer like before, like a walking mountain of flesh. But it's still not enough. I have to keep losing a bit more. Zhu, after all that fuss, her weight fluctuated constantly. She didn't lose even a single caddy of real fat. And because she took so many unverified diet pills, she broke out in red, inflamed pimples all over her face. Thick and dense, they looked really terrifying. Afterwards, when she went out, she could only wear a mask all day, not daring to lift her head. Every time someone praised me in front of her for becoming prettier, she would sit not far away, glaring at me with resentment. Her eyes were filled with hatred, envy, and twisted resentment. Now, Zhu must hate me to the bone with her petty and vindictive character. Maybe she's secretly planning how to ruin me, but I didn't expect her revenge to come so quickly and be so dirty. That day, suddenly, an anonymous confession post went viral on the school wall. Its popularity skyrocketed and soon flooded the entire school. The post included an unmakeuped ID photo of me from when I was fatter and uglier. The person who posted it, using my tone, confessed her love to the school hunk Lin Yunxiao. The words were arrogant and overbearing, as if she were condescending to choose Lin Yunxiao, calling him out by name, demanding him to add her WeChat quickly, giving him no choice. As soon as the post came out, public opinion exploded. The screen was filled with ridicule and insults. They rained down on me from all sides. A modern Feng Jai, they said. I really admire her confidence. With a face that big, she could win a sumo championship. Bring glory to the country, haha. All kinds of insults kept popping up. Every sentence was like a knife driven into my heart when a classmate forwarded me the post. At that moment, the first person I thought of was Zhu. Who else could it be? She herself had made a fool of herself when meeting her online crush in person, and now she wanted to drag me into the mud with her so that I would also experience what it's like to be pointed at by everyone. She hates me for losing weight. She hates me for being better off than her. This is her most wicked revenge. Zhu thought she had done it perfectly and approached me with airs of superiority, pretending to be nice but actually gloating. Haha, Liang Yuan, so you like Lin Yunxiao. I heard many girls are chasing him. Even the prettiest girl in the language department likes him. Your competition is no small matter. Don't talk nonsense. That's clearly not Yuan's style of speaking. Besides, who would use their worst ID photo for a confession? Someone must have done it on purpose to mess with Liang Yuan. Who could be so wicked? My ID photo is always locked in my drawer. Who could get into our dorm and take photos secretly? It's a very small circle. Saying this, I slowly cast my gaze on Zhu with intent. Zhu's face instantly became extremely uncomfortable. She avoided my gaze, not daring to look me in the eyes. Well, that's not for sure. Whoever did it will pay. Since she's seeking her own death, I'll oblige her. I'm going out for a moment. Where are you going? To the police. Hearing police, Zhu's face suddenly went pale, showing a moment of panic, but she probably thought that since she used an anonymous account, the police wouldn't be able to track her. So she quickly returned to her nonchalant attitude, bowing her head to play on her phone. But I wasn't joking, I really went to the police station. As soon as I got the case receipt, I opened a short video app and recorded a video in front of the camera. The person in the photo is me, but the one who confessed was not. I have already reported this to the police. I also know very well who is behind this malicious prank. The post has already severely damaged my reputation. During this time, I have suffered a great deal of cyberbullying and personal attacks, causing great psychological harm. The net of justice is vast and lets nothing slip through. The virtual world is not a lawless place. Do you think because it's anonymous, the police won't find you? I declare here that I will not reach any settlement, I will not accept any compensation, and I will pursue this case to the end. I will personally send you to where you deserve to be. And to everyone who attacks me because of my body, being fat or thin is my freedom, who gave you the courage to judge other people's appearance? Do you think online insults have no consequences? If you don't apologize, I will report you as well. After posting the video, I spent 5,000 directly to buy promotion. In addition, since I had been sharing my weight loss process, I already had some followers. The video went viral overnight, not only throughout the school but also in neighboring schools, causing a huge stir. No one expected the matter to take such a big turn. The comments section and private messages were filled with doubt and surprise. The ID photo on the wall was so ugly, but the girl in the video is clearly so pretty. Are they really the same person? I'm losing weight. I've already lost nearly 15 kg. I didn't expect that my firm attitude would unexpectedly attract so many followers. A few days after publishing the video, many people who had insulted me before without knowing the truth came to apologize. At first, Zhu Li was proud, thinking I couldn't do anything to her, but when she saw my short video, she finally realized that the matter had gotten completely out of control. Scared, she deleted the posts immediately, but it was already too late. The police tracked the IP address and the registered account and quickly located her. That day, we were in class. The moment two police officers entered the classroom, Zhu Li turned paper pale and her legs shook uncontrollably, but even at that point, she still didn't give up. "Officer, is there any misunderstanding? Why are you looking for me?" "Miss Zhu, we found that the anonymous account that posted on the confession wall was registered under your phone number. Please come with us to cooperate with the investigation." "It wasn't me, I don't know anything." "Seriously, it wasn't me." Zhu Li looked at me in despair, her eyes full of pleading, hoping that I would soften and let her go. I pretended not to see her and instead raised my voice in front of all my classmates, questioning her directly. "Zhu Li, what did I do to make you hate me so much? Why did you use my name to confess to Liu Jingfen?" The police indicated they had to take her away. Zhu Li finally couldn't hold it in and broke down crying on the spot, on the verge of an emotional breakdown. "Why is everyone picking on me? Liu Yuanyuan, you want to drive me to death, don't you?" Zhu was clearly terrified by the attitude of the police. She had been spoiled since childhood. She had never been to a police station, and she was even more afraid of having a criminal record, going to jail, and ruining her life forever. My attitude was firm. I refused to settle. I refused any compensation. Finally, under the gaze of all our classmates, the police took Zhu Li away. For defamation, false rumors, and school bullying, Zhu Li was sentenced to 5 days of administrative detention with a flushed face. Speaking of which, it was indeed her. I should have guessed. She was watching from the sidelines earlier, laughing with that smug, wicked face. How disgusting. My classmates also saw everything, and one after another they were outraged, speaking up in my defense against her defaming and making malicious rumors about a classmate. Zhu became famous again at school. Someone uploaded the photo of the police taking her away to the school forum, and she was quickly recognized. She was the online dating girl whose meetup had gone wrong. Some curious onlookers even tagged Lin Yuanyuan on purpose. Lin Yuanyuan didn't say a word, only replying with 3 disgusted, vomiting emojis. In addition, many stranger girls sent me kind private messages, warning me that Zhu Li, after such a big shock, might be mentally unstable and that I should be careful at school and protect myself. I felt warm and touched, so I posted another short video to clarify. The person who impersonated me to confess has already been caught and was sentenced to 5 days of administrative detention according to the law. I solemnly declare again, I have never confessed to anyone. I reject all malicious defamation and slander. My name from now on is cleared. The comment section was filled with laughter, a screen full of ha-ha-ha, as lively as a gathering of frogs. But what I never imagined was that under this video, Liu Jingfen himself left a comment. He not only replied seriously with received, but he also requested to add me on WeChat. "I'm so sorry, it was all my fault that so many people attacked you for no reason. You suffered an injustice. This matter was planned by Zhu Li to take malicious revenge maliciously. It has nothing to do with you. You were also dragged into this unjustly. Naturally, I won't hold a grudge against you." A few days later, Zhu Li completed her sentence and was released. She was full of resentment with nowhere to vent it. She looked at everyone with hostility, especially seeing me get more and more popular on short videos and Liu Jingfen actively interacting with me. She was on the verge of madness. She didn't dare do it openly, so she started playing dirty behind my back. Not many days passed before strange rumors suddenly began to circulate in classrooms, the dormitory building, and even the school's second-hand trade groups, saying that the money of Liu's family didn't come from a clean source. Is it true? I also heard she lost weight through liposuction, not exercise, and that her short video account has fake followers. The videos were staged, pretending to be poor to gain sympathy. These rumors became more and more absurd. I actually have money to pay for a personal trainer, but to buy promotion. They grew dirtier and more disgusting. No need to think twice, it must be Zhu Li again. She's become addicted to spreading rumors. That day, I went to the hot water room to get water, just in time to find Zhu Li hiding behind the door whispering with two girls. Neither too loud nor too quiet on purpose so that I could hear it. Don't tell anyone. Honestly, Liu Yuanyuan's tutoring wasn't paid with her own money. I saw it myself. An unknown man brought her to school in a car. Seriously, of course. Otherwise, where does she get so much money? Between paying for classes and buying traffic, no matter how rich her family is, they can't squander like that. I'm doing this for your sake. Stay away from her, don't let her contaminate you. I was standing at the door looking at her coldly. Zhu turned around, met my gaze, got startled and jumped. Her face froze instantly. Zhu Li, when you make up stories, you could at least write a draft first. I wasn't talking about you, you've got it wrong. I heard it very clearly. Do you want me to repeat word for word what you just said? Zhu Li's face turned green first, then white. The two girls, seeing that things were going badly, quickly left with an excuse. Only the two of us were left in the pantry. Liu Yuanyuan, you've only lost a little weight. Someone praises you, and why do you act so high and mighty? Do you think Lu Jingfeng really loves you? He only sees you as a pastime. You're just a clown who got famous through publicity. Whether I'm a clown or not, everyone knows, but what you are is already known by the whole school. I simply can't stand you. Why is it that when you lose weight, you get praised, but when I lose weight, I get laughed at? Why is it that when you post a video, everyone praises you, but when I post something, no one watches? Why do all the good things happen to you? She finally screamed what she was thinking. It wasn't that I had done anything wrong. Rather, the mere fact that I was improving blinded her because I never spread rumors behind anyone's back, nor do I hurt people. I don't play dirty tricks, nor do I lift myself up by destroying others. Just you wait and see. I won't make things easy for you. She stormed off. That very afternoon, I received a message. Someone on the school's anonymous forum posted my old, heavy photos and my family information. They even leaked my dorm room number, maliciously edited photos to make me look ugly, and labeled me with the filthiest tags. Over and over again, she really shows no remorse. This time, I didn't waste any more words on her. I straight up took the receipt of my previous police report, the recording of Zhu Li's rumors, and screenshots of the rumors on the forum. Along with the record of the police taking her away, I compiled it into a complete file of evidence and sent it directly to the counselor, the department head, the school security office, and added a line. Repeated defamation, rumor-mongering, school bullying, severely affecting my normal academic life. I request that the school take serious measures. That very night, Zhu Li was called to the office by the counselor, who scolded her severely for 2 full hours. The school issued her a disciplinary sanction. It was recorded in her file. All of her evaluation rights and awards for this year were cancelled. After leaving the office, her emotional state collapsed completely. She ran while wiping her tears. As she was running, everything suddenly went black before her eyes. Her body went limp. With a thud, she fell stiffly to the ground, fainted. The passing department head was so startled that he jumped in place. He quickly took out his phone and called 120. He also called over several guys. Together, they lifted her up and put her in the ambulance. The hospital results came back soon. Due to the prolonged and excessive use of the 35A5 weight loss pill, her kidneys were under severe excess strain. Their function was damaged, along with continuous relapses. Severe problems also appeared in her intestines after days of oppression, fear, and breakdown. Her body couldn't withstand the burden, which caused her to faint. The medical expenses this time amounted to more than 7,000, not counting the costs of long-term treatment during Zhu Li's hospitalization. Her days were especially miserable. She didn't dare tell her family, so she could only secretly call her former friends to borrow money. But those friends had either distanced themselves due to her selfishness or were afraid of being dragged down by her. One after another, they made excuses to refuse. Lying in her hospital bed, she watched the weight loss videos I posted on her phone. She saw the fans' praises for me. She saw Lu Jingfeng's comments. The hatred in her heart almost overflowed. Liu Yuanyuan, just wait until I get out of the hospital. You will pay for this. She thought what mattered to me most was the result of my weight loss, so she conceived the idea of giving me hormones. She researched a lot of information and found out that pig hormones can make you gain weight quickly and are not easy to detect. Secretly, she used the little money she had left to place an online order, waiting until she was discharged from the hospital. She looked for an opportunity to strike. Even if her life was a mess, she couldn't stand seeing me doing well. Even if she had to ruin herself, she would drag me down to ruin with her. But right now, the most important thing for her was her medical bill. With no other choice, she had the nerve to call me to ask to borrow money for the medical bill. You also bear some responsibility for my hospitalization. You must pay half of the bill. What responsibility do I have? I don't have any money. After being rejected, Zhu Li lost control instantly. Screaming hysterically over the phone, she spewed insults and curses against me. Liu Yuanyuan, I hate you. It's all your fault, you wicked woman. I won't let you off. Even as a ghost, I won't let you rest in peace. Zhu Li was hospitalized for half a month. She even missed her final exam completely, having to wait until the start of the next semester to retake it. The matter was too serious. It even reached the ears of the dean, who issued a special notice at the school assembly, strictly warning all students concerned about their appearance to never take weight loss pills of unknown origin, and that they should lose weight in a healthy and scientific way. The storm slowly passed, and soon came the summer vacation. Throughout the summer, I spent almost all my time in the gym, sweating buckets every day and strictly controlling my diet, chewing on tasteless chicken breast, boiled vegetables, and fitness meals. Although the process was tough and exhausting, every time I saw the number on the scale drop little by little, I felt that it was all worth it. At the same time, I also seriously dedicated myself to managing my short video account, constantly sharing my weight loss routine, workout experiences, and mindset shifts, gradually accumulating nearly 100,000 followers. After one summer, my weight dropped straight to 60 kg, with a well-proportioned and healthy figure and firm, defined lines. I could finally wear cute spaghetti strap dresses and short skirts naturally without having to fear cameras or deliberately hide myself. In this life, I didn't do what I did in my past life, waiting until the start of the semester to give everyone a shocking surprise. Instead, I directly took a set of photos in a spaghetti strap dress and a short skirt and posted them without hesitation on my moments. I had finally gotten rid of all that fat. I could finally wear cute short dresses. Within a few minutes of posting it on my moments, the likes and comments exploded. Some people were shocked and couldn't believe it, some sincerely praised me for my looks, and others were secretly envious. This moment's post was made especially for Zhu Li to see. I wanted her to feel envious, to go crazy, and let hatred consume her until she lost her mind when school started. Surely, just like in my past life when she was cornered, she would spike my water bottle. This time I won't give her any chance. I will make her pay the bitterest price for everything she has done. In the last days of summer, I received a message from Liu Yuanyuan saying that the sports department was organizing an outdoor mountain hiking trip and asking if I wanted to go to relax. I agreed without a second thought. It was a beautiful sunny day. I wore a simple short-sleeved sports t-shirt and tight leggings. I showed up fresh and clean at the meeting point. Yuanyuan recognized me immediately and his eyes lit up remarkably. You're much prettier in person than in your videos. Thanks, it's all the result of losing weight. Along the way, Liu Yuanyuan was very attentive to me. Seeing me a bit tired, he slowed his pace to wait for me. From time to time, he offered me water or tissues, keeping just the right distance without crossing any boundaries, yet making me feel very warm. During a break, a guy from another department came over to ask for my WeChat. Liu Yuanyuan naturally stepped in next to me and rejected him with a smile. Right now, she doesn't want to be disturbed. I felt a slight flutter in my heart. I looked up at him and met his gentle gaze. So this is what it feels like to be truly protected and respected, compared to the darkness, distortion, and malice of Zhu, who couldn't bear to see others do well. This open and honest kindness was especially precious. Soon, the first day of school arrived. At the entrance of the dormitory, many people were coming and going, students with suitcases endlessly. As soon as I entered the dorm, I met Zhu's gaze. However, to my great surprise, when Zhu saw me completely transformed, she broke her usual pattern and put on a fake, effusive smile. She actively came over to greet me, calling me Yuanyuan in a sickeningly sweet tone that made me sick. Wow, Guanyuan, you look incredibly beautiful now. How did you lose so much weight? Oh my god, how did you do it? Can you teach me in secret? Do you have a secret weapon? I want to lose weight fast too. Zhu Li's friendly and warm attitude made it seem as if all the vengeful malice between us, the open fights, and the embarrassment at the police station had never happened. But no matter how well she acted, she couldn't hide the glint of resentment and envy deep in her eyes. I looked at her with indifference without responding. Seeing me ignore her, Zhu still didn't give up and continued to swallow her pride. Why hold a grudge? What I did before was because I was blinded by anger at that moment. I don't even know what possessed me. Maybe it was because of Lin Zhengxiao. It affected me too much. I was also a victim. Besides, you already got your revenge. You had me detained. That settles our accounts. Okay, let's settle them. Zhu Li, I still don't understand exactly how I offended you. Why did you take it out on me? Zhu Li didn't expect at all that I would ask her so directly. She froze, opened her mouth, but couldn't say a single word. Of course she couldn't answer. She couldn't tell the truth, which was that she was jealous of my weight loss, of the fact that I was getting better every day, and she couldn't bear to see me do well. Oh, it's all because of the fight we had before. It's all my fault. Okay, can you forgive me this time? Let's reconcile. Zuli's face lit up with immense joy, but in her eyes flashed a glint of triumph and malice, like a venomous snake that has been lying in wait. She had finally found her careless prey, ready to pounce and take a fierce bite. She knew Yuanyuan wouldn't really break off with her. I silently watched your performance, waiting for you to make your move to fall into your own trap. In the evening, Xiao Minyu and Lin Zhengxiao looked me up and down, full of admiration and amazement. Zuli also nodded, but her smile was stiff and forced and her gaze gloomy, almost dripping with resentment. Yuan, are you taking a shower today? We've been carrying things all day and we're all sweaty. I'm sticky, but I don't like the public bathhouse. It's crowded and uncomfortable. I'll go to the gym later, I'll shower there. So late and you're still going to the gym, aren't you tired? Yes, but you only get results through hard work, that's how you lose weight. Zuli's face instantly contorted. She thought I was throwing shade at her weight. After the whole summer, she was still the same, without losing even a single gram. On the contrary, from taking pills and overeating, she looked even more bloated. But I wasn't hinting at anything. I was really going to work out. Even though I've lost weight, I can't slack off or I'll end up gaining it back. After that, Zuli didn't give up. She looked for all kinds of excuses to invite me to the bathhouse. After being rejected over and over, she even insisted on going with me. Later, I found out she was trying to secretly take photos of me. When I caught her, I started watching her every move. Every time I changed, I drew my bed curtain tightly. When getting out of bed, I walked out fully dressed, not giving her the slightest opportunity. Zuli failed in all her attempts. She wanted to take photos of me to spread rumors, but she didn't even get the chance. Frustrated and out of her mind, Zuli completely lost her sanity and finally turned her twisted mind to my thermos, buying hormones on the internet, the kind used to fatten pigs. Her heart was wicked to the extreme, and meanwhile, I had secretly started a live stream in the dorm, hiding my phone in a discreet spot while chatting with fans and sharing my weight loss story. I waited in silence. Right then, I heard Zuli's familiar footsteps at the door. Now only the two of us were in the room. As soon as I left, she would undoubtedly seize this golden opportunity. To put something in my thermos, I lowered my phone's brightness to the minimum and covered it cleverly with my bag. To the naked eye, it was impossible to notice. The camera angle was perfect, pointing right at my thermos. Yuan, where are you going? My stomach hurts, I'm going to the restroom. Oh, and Minu and the others aren't in the dorm. They went out to dinner with some club friends. Saying this, I rushed out of the dorm. At that moment, Zuli was left alone. She stared at my thermos and a sinister, twisted smile slowly formed on her lips. Her eyes brimmed with insane malice. Believing I had really left, Zuli quickly took a sachet of liquid she had prepared out of her pocket, approached my desk, unscrewed the lid of my thermos, and with incredible speed poured the entire contents inside. Her movement was swift and ruthless. Throughout the process, her pupils dilated. Her expression was one of sick excitement. It looked terrifying. I'll make you lose weight. I'll make you keep losing weight. You get fat again. You should be fatter than me, uglier than me, and worse off than me. She didn't know that her entire criminal process was clearly recorded by the camera. The live stream room instantly filled with comments. The followers exploded with anger. I figured it was time to return to the dorm to reel in the net. When I got back to the dorm, Zuli had already sat down in her seat, pretending nothing had happened, drinking milk tea and watching a show with a relaxed expression. Everything was going according to my plan. The followers kept sending messages in the live stream to warn me, and right then, I pretended to notice something was wrong. I put on a fearful expression, pulled out my phone, and called the police again. Everything was recorded, the evidence was rock solid. Clear and complete, Zuli had no way to deny it, until the cold handcuffs of the police locked onto her wrists. Zuli was still bewildered, not understanding how she had been found out. When the police car entered the school, many students gathered to watch the scandal, a massive crowd until she was put into the car. She broke down completely, her face distorted, screaming hysterically at me, Yuan, you ruined my life. Even if I go to hell, I won't let you off. Do you think I'm afraid of you? When you get out of prison, I'll have already graduated and started a new life. You won't even be able to find where I am. Since I have a large follower base on short videos and a lot of influence, this case of intentional poisoning went straight to the local trending topics. Everyone knows that Zuli, out of jealousy because I had managed to lose weight and become outstanding, intentionally fed me fattening hormones, a grave act with terrible consequences. The school quickly issued a punishment and expelled Zuli. Then the police stepped in to investigate. When I accompanied the officers to give a statement, one of them comforted me in a low voice. Don't worry, luckily it was discovered in time. Zuli attempted to poison you but didn't succeed, causing no actual harm. However, her behavior already constitutes a crime and she will be sentenced. Thank you, I can finally get justice. The law protects every victim. Whoever does bad things must pay. Finally, Zuli was sentenced to 4 years in prison according to the law.